Welcome back. So in Georgia, Herschel Walker, the football player, the Georgia Republican nominee for Senate. I can't even believe that I am saying that. He is, you know, he's being accused of paying for an abortion for a woman that he was dating in 2009. The Daily Beast reported this last night. Herschel Walker denies the story, called it a flat out lie, and has threatened to sue the outlet. I hope that this continues, and I hope that they bring more evidence. Now, On Fire TV has not confirmed the allegations that are being reported. We have not seen all of the evidence that they have. But the Daily Beast reported that Herschel Walker urged this woman that he was dating to get an abortion because the time wasn't right for a baby. After she had the procedure, the story says that she received a $700 check from him and a get well card. $700 and a get well card. So you may ask yourself, why is this relevant? Why do we need to know, or why is it a story that Herschel Walker may or may not have paid for a girlfriend's abortion in 2009? So the reporter in the story wrote that the woman wanted to remain anonymous for privacy concerns. He corroborated the story with one of the woman's close friends and also reported that the procedure took place when Walker was not married. So the reason why this comes up, he's running for office and he has this hard stance on a woman's right to choose. He has this hard stance on abortion. But if, I don't know, a few years ago, you yourself got an abortion for a lady that you impregnated, this would be hypocritical. Now, there are a lot of folks that are like this. A lot of folks that have done this. Now, your stance can change. Your stance can change on any number of subjects, right? In my 20s, I feel differently about abortion than I do now. And for the record, I have, paid for women to get abortions. Now, that's not something that I would do now. I feel differently about it now as I've gotten older. But I'm not going to sit out here and call out somebody else for their right to have that right to decide what they want to do. In the statement, which was posted on Twitter, Herschel Walker criticized the reporter and said, "This is another repugnant hatchet job from a Democratic activist." You know Herschel Walker ain't say that. Disguised as a reporter who has obsessively attacked my family and tried to tear me down since this race started. Now, the Daily Beast also previously reported that Walker has 4 children, 3 sons and 1 daughter, and he had not publicly disclosed 3 of the 4 before his Senate run, but did so in June after the report. So Herschel Walker has a whole lot of skeletons in his closet, as a lot of people do. Nobody is above reproach. Nobody is above that. Now, Herschel Walker is in one of the tightest Senate races in the country against Senator Warnock. And when asked to respond about this report, Senator Warnock told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, "I'll let the pundits decide how they think it will impact the race." Is this going to have an impact on the race? I don't know. But clearly and obviously, it didn't take this story before we learned that Herschel Walker is not qualified to lead anything. Not qualified to lead anything. Also, in Alabama, the Supreme Court, the conservative majority, appeared open on Tuesday to making it harder to create a majority black electoral district in Alabama. And that is going to have far-reaching effects on minority voting power across the country. The justices heard 2 hours of arguments in the latest showdown over federal voting rights, with lawsuits seeking to force Alabama to create a second black majority congressional district. About 27% of the folks in Alabama are black, but they form a majority in just one of the state's 7 congressional districts. Was Frankie B in the building? What's going on? So they have that to worry about. Some conservative justices seem sympathetic to Alabama's argument that the court should insist on a race-neutral approach to redistricting, and it should make it harder for people claiming racial discrimination in voting to clear an early legal hurdle. You know, you're gonna have that kind of stuff. Now, against pushback from Justice Jackson and other liberal justices, this is going to be something that we're just going to have to watch. I think I know how this is going to end up. We're talking about Alabama. And of course, the judges found that Alabama has concentrated black voters in one district. Now, they've spread them out among the others to make it impossible for them to elect a candidate of their choice. This was done on purpose. This is trying to suppress and control the vote. But of course, Republicans will say, "Oh no, we don't do that. we don't do that. We would never do that." Yeah, that's what they claim. But yes, the lies continue. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok at The Diamond K Show, on fire-tv.com.